Didik TV KPM.
Okay, now we are going to focus on introduction to an informal email.
All right.
Okay, so this is what an informal email looks like. So can I get someone to read it out loud for me?
Me, teacher.
Okay, sure, Amalia.
Hello, Mark. How are things? I haven't heard from you for ages. Anyway, I've got some great news. As you know, I've been nagging my parents to get me a laptop for a long time. Well, guess what? They're getting me one for my birthday, which, by the way, is in 2 days. Isn't that incredible news? I won't need to use my dad's ancient computer anymore, and I'll be able to organize all music files and films. Here's some more exciting news. I'm having a party on Saturday. Would you like to come? You know, we haven't seen you since you changed school, and it will be a good opportunity to see your old friend. What do you think? Well, that's all for now. Right back with all your news. I hope you can make it to my party. Yours, Simon.
Okay, thank you, Amalia. Now we are going to have a closer look at an informal email. And for that, we are going to need to answer a few questions. So for the first one, who is writing the email? Anyone?
I think Simon is the email writer.
Okay, Simon, exactly. That's correct, Anis. So Anis, can you tell us who is Mark?
Mark is this email receiver, which is Simon's friend.
Yeah, so Mark is the email receiver. Okay, thank you, Anis. For the second question, why is this person writing? So anyone would like to answer that?
I think this person is writing to invite Mark to his birthday party and give him a great news, which is he finally get the laptop that he wants.
Okay, thank you, Ilham. Exactly. There's two reasons why the person is writing. First is to give a great news, and the second is to invite Mark to a party. Okay, thank you. That's great. And then next we have the third question. What set phrases are used to begin and end the email? Anyone?
Hello, and how are things to begin the email? And well, that's all for now. Yours for the end of emails.
Okay, thank you, Arif. Exactly. So we use the phrases hello and how are things. That's basically our way of saying hi in an email. And then towards the end, we use well, that's all for now, and we sign off with yours. So that's our way of saying bye-bye in emails.
Ah, okay.
Okay, so next, we have this next question. What makes this email informal? So anyone would like to answer that?
I think the main reason this email are informal because Simon is writing to his friend, which is Mark. As for language, the phrases used in this email are informal, such as anyway and as you know.
Okay, thank you, Amalia. There's an interesting point that interesting fact that she pointed out, in which for informal emails, we only write to friends and families.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, and one more, she also pointed out that this email uses informal language, such as, I'm sorry, we'll go back, such as anyway.
Oh, yes.
And as you know, because those two words are like conversational words that we normally use in conversations.
That's true.
And this could be used in an informal email. Okay, next, as for language, we could also use short forms. So anyone would like to point out short forms here?
Isn't and here's.
Let's see. Isn't and here's, exactly. So you see the contraction over there? That means it's a short form and it can be used in informal emails. Then next we have exclamations. Anyone would like to point that out?
Well, guess what? And I'm having a party on Saturday.
Ah, yeah.
So, Ilham, what does exclamation mean when we use it in writing?
Exclamation mark indicate that the writer is excited.
So there's the feeling of excitement over there when we use exclamation marks. And finally, we can also use direct questions. So anyone would like to try for that one?
Examples of direct questions that can be found are what would you like to come and what do you think?
Would you like to come and what do you think? So in informal emails, we can use this conversational forms. Okay. There's one more thing that I think is quite important as well, in which we need to identify a writer's attitude in writing. So what is a writer's attitude? So a writer's attitude is the feelings of the writer about the subject that he or she is talking about.
Okay.
So do you think it's important, Sean?
I think it's important because it also sets the tone of how we would like to reply as well. So we also get to understand what kind of emotion there is when that person is writing an email to us or if we're receiving that email.
Yeah, exactly. Because
Yeah.
when we want to write a reply, we would need to match the
That's
tone
right.
of the writer.
Yeah, it's just like having a conversation. You know, if someone is angry, for example, you wouldn't want to be too happy as well. You might even further anger that person. So I think it would be the
Exactly.
same thing as an email, right?
Yes.
Aha.
Even in writing, we need to know the writer's attitude and tone.
Yes.
Okay, so over here, on the left-hand side, we have a frowning face. So the number 1 indicates being unhappy.
Yeah.
And then on the right side, we have a smiley face. So number 5 indicates being happy. Okay, so now pupils, your task would be this. Okay, there's a question over here. What does Simon think about getting a new laptop? So from the scales of 1 till 5, which number would you think it will be? What does Simon feel about getting a new laptop? So if you could just write the number on a piece of paper.
I think for those of you watching at home as well, can give it a try and maybe we can somehow compare our answers.
Yep. Okay, if you are ready, you can just show the answers to everyone.
Oh, wow.
It's all a 5.
Yes.
Okay, thank you guys. Maybe Ilham, could you tell us why did you choose a 5?
Because he uses exclamation mark, which indicates excitement, and the word incredible to describe the news.
Okay, thank you, Ilham. Exactly. As you could see in the text, there's the blue-colored sentences. So that one uses an exclamation mark. That indicates excitement.
Yes.
And then the writer also uses the word incredible to describe the news. So obviously he's feeling very happy.
Oh, yes.
Okay. Okay, now it's time for us to get ready to reply to the informal email. So over here, as you could see, Mark has made some notes. So pupils, your task would be for you to match points A till C with the notes that Mark did. Okay, so for point A, give news. Which one does it match? Anyone?
I think it was the one at the bottom. Tell him.
Okay, thank you, Amalia. Exactly. A would be tell him. Next, what about B, to express enthusiasm? Anyone?
I think it matches with the first point, which is great.
Okay, express enthusiasm. Great. And then C, accept or refuse an invitation. Which one?
I think it matches with the second one, which is sure.
Sure. Okay, so Arif, did he accept or did he refuse?
Accept.
Yeah, definitely accept. There's the word sure over there. Okay. This is the email which Mark has written to Simon. So this is his reply to Simon.
Okay.
Okay, can I get somebody to read this, please?
Me, teacher.
Okay, sure, Arif. Go ahead.
Hi, Simon. Sorry, I haven't written for so long, but I've been quite busy with schoolwork. That's for the invitation, mate. You know, I will not miss your party for the world, so count me in. I'm really glad you are finally getting a laptop. Now, it will be easier to keep in touch and we can maybe play some online games. Let me know if you need any more songs for the party. Now, let me fill you in with my news. My new school is okay and I'm doing quite well. However, I haven't made many new friends yet. There's this one guy though from my science class who is quite interesting and hilarious. He's into hip hop like me and actually raps quite well, so we are thinking of creating a band together. by the way, do you mind if I bring him along to your party? We can perform if you like. Say hello to everyone. See you soon, Mark.
Okay, thank you, Arif. Now we are going to look at how Mark has responded to Simon's email. And to do that, our pupils need to underline the sentences that correspond with Mark's earlier notes.
Okay.
Okay, so over here, remember the notes that he did before? Tell him.
Yes.
So which one? Any of you would like to answer this?
I think the sentences are at the third paragraph, which is, now let me fill you in with my news.
Okay, thank you, Amalia. Exactly, that's the correct answer. The next note that he did was great. So which one? Anyone would like to try?
I think sentence that correspond Mark's note can be found at the second paragraph, which is, I'm really glad you're getting a laptop.
Okay, correct. Thank you, Anis. So great matches with, I'm really glad you're finally getting a laptop. And then one more note that he did, sure. So which one? Anyone?
I think it matches with the sentence in the first paragraph. Count me in.
Okay. Yep, that's correct, Ilham. So over there, Mark indicated that he would surely attend. Okay, now we have these two questions which could help us further.
Okay.
First, is the wording in Mark's email the same as in his notes? So anyone would like to answer that?
I think no, because Mark elaborate and adds other relevant information.
Yeah, if you could see, not exactly, because
Yes.
Mark has added some new stuff in.
That's right.
Okay, so for the second question, what extra comments or information does he add to his notes? Anyone would like to answer that?
The first one is, he is asking Simon if he needs any more song for the party. And the second one, he is asking permission to bring his new friend.
Okay, thank you, Amalia. Exactly. So he added some information regarding the song and also who's he's bringing to the party. So for informal emails, guys, it's definitely okay if you want to add any relevant information, just to keep the conversation going.
Didik TV KPM.